for these players to make a move, and there it is. Safe finding the first kill, now being crunched on, good for 2. And Nats was here with him. He's been tagged up slightly, has support, but Trex is dealing with them. Holding on to at least a small angle for them to play from. Starzo has to find some space on the site though and delete some of these players. There's 3 against him, 2 are full HP, make that 1, but Solkas more than enough bullets to finish him off and find the pistol for Liquid. You want to count Koi out of?
Oh dear. Well, we're speaking of the Nats magic. He's already managed to find 1, but they have got the trade straight back. Maybe not having the expectations that there'll be too much in this round. That's another one coming out from Trex as well. Starting to make this a little bit awkward, and bear in mind, the rifle's on the ground and Redgar only has a pistol. Yeah, Redgar's coming from north side as well. I think he's going to be trapped. Oh no, he's managed to step his way past the trap. The problem is at this point, players could be coming from under. That is very much a part of the map that Koi have given up, and I think they're gambling on Redgar being able to backstab somebody, grab a valuable kill, but there's no one for him to pick up. This is a south side hold from Koi in the post plant with some players still on site. I mean, Wolfen can be isolated in a duel. That's maybe the one upside, and he's blinded. Great work, and the swing out gets more. Now they're on the defuse. They have to close the distance back in on Koi, and they'll do just that. Well handled in the late stage, and that is the force buy on the second round working out for Koi. That rim play ×4 for Koi in the first, already used twice. Okay. Wolfen, gorgeous opening for this attacking squad, and they have their sights set on B. Yeah, they were almost trying to crunch onto him with an aggressive push also coming out from Dish, but he's taken out the first couple with relative ease, and that leaves the B site almost completely open. Nat's the only man still in position. He's just watching for his trip. He's got his trip there. He wants someone to walk into it so that he can get a free kill. Thankfully, from their side, they've already gotten to the site, and there's not really a reason to walk through that spot. Well, just look at the HP here on Team Liquid. 15 health left on Safe. It is no surprise that he's hightailing it towards the A site, as is Nats. Thing is, we saw Wolfen. That sort of short position, it's not really going to play any of a part in this round, and it would almost become down to a post-plant mistake. But they have managed to catch Shados off. I think that was him just trying to cross out of the site on the way back. Safe out, there he goes, he caught the angle. I was gonna say he could blast pack over the trap, but he found the kill instead. Solkas grabbing another. This is a lot of pressure put on Koi. Sure, they've got an orbital strike and a nade still to play with, some time denial, but there's the orbital strike gone, and the fight up in heaven, not gonna go their way. Team Liquid right back on this horse. Well, good luck predicting this one. They've seen it though. They happen to stop. There's second. They're not ready though. Okay. Spam not working. Camera now ready to go. Come on. Waiting for an opportunity, a player to be tagged, and there it is. One up close. Nothing to catch him though. He's going to be safe in that corner for now. Koi, Rolling Thunder, Orbital Strike, huge ultimates to close out this round. 3 players stuck up in heaven, and Cole Dementa playing super passive in main. Again, the ulti and flank control, all that he's worried about. And yeah, they don't even feel like they need to use these ultis just yet. Plenty of time left on this clock. Oh, they've surely going up. Here it goes. Orbital strike to start. There's a gap in it. A small hole left open for Nats and Safe to sit inside of. They might be able to catch him off guard by being on side already, but it only amounts to 1 kill. Well handled by Koi. Hacking side. They're going to be looking to move towards the A side with a fake from Trex. He's caught, but the rest of the team now looking to capitalize on the space. The thing is, Team Liquid are here. They're ready. Not only is Redgar tucked in this corner that they haven't checked, he's able to mow them down in main. There's only 10 seconds left, and they have to blitz their way to the site past these players. The spray from Yumpy not catching. He's looking to pursue him, but he can't find the shot. That's the plan. Acquired, but no kill. Starzo losing his life, and Wolfen, 15 health. The snake bites got him cornered. That is clean from Liquid on the way back through, and a 3K from Yumpy to put 3 on the board. Yeah, and a double from the Spectre as well. I think that was just the nastiest shock of their life, mainly because I think they thought they sold a much better fake than they actually had. It's like, okay. Redgar though, and look at how many players are low on the other side as well. I mean, Koi have been lit up heavily, but Team Liquid are absolutely capitalizing on it. Starzo and Cole Dementa barely stand a chance up in heaven, and practically no fight put up here on the way back through. Team Liquid winning every single duel. That is how you do it. 4 on the board, and they're neck and neck. Yeah, I'm waiting to see a response now from Koi. Because again, I feel like if Liquid are able to streak rounds together, Team Liquid fighting on this corner right away. Redgar hasn't been spotted yet again, but this time it's a judge, and he's not quite able to follow through, but the Odin is here, and Nets is tearing them apart! The nade is on his feet though, he's gonna have to run for his life.
We have Koi splitting in A from 2 different angles, but Team Liquid just stuck here as 3. They've got a south side push clearing B. They're willing to risk a north side B play, especially with a trap. They're just ready for them walking out trade. Good to start with. 10 seconds left on the clock. Time to get the spike down. Left. No more messing about. There's the plant coming through. Should be relatively safe at this point. Team Liquid, not with much to push them out of position. Some snake bites maybe to make their way through, but it's off the timing here. Shados, Rolling Thunder, like we said, they've been waiting for this, not using it to get onto the site, instead wanting to use it post-plant, and there it is. They hear the flash coming their way, and they pop it off, but it feels like that might have been a bit of a bait-off angle for Solkaz, and the headshot machine. Oh my god, he really is on fire.
Like, some of us aren't surprised, you know? Just believe in our British boys, although maybe with the bingo I believed a little bit too much, but then again, that only came back to bite you, so.
A nade, we've seen it before, the stun or the aftershock as well. Sometimes you will see the stun paired up, but not this time around. Showstopper seems to be well placed. Solka's down already in the corner. Yumpy hasn't been spotted. It's the only one on site and completely surrounded. Does well to find one, gets a safe corner to fight from, and a second follows through. Sure, the wall bang deletes him, but he's done enough. He's given his team a chance here, and a chance that Redgar's extended further in their favor. Nats supportive fire, suppressing fire, let's say, and he is fired up, but he's been stunned. The rate of fire goes down. It's on to Redgar yet again. 1 versus 1. Shados crossing up, and he's ready in the reposition. Through, that's going to push you back towards the players on Dish, and this is where you're in trouble. I mean, they're literally looking in 2 different directions. The team is split. The off no-scope attempt is brave. That's a specific choice of words there.
That looked like day 1 Valorant Yumpy. I think that's what I've just witnessed. It's been a while since I've seen him try and push someone and no-scope them as they jump onto his head, but hey, almost worked, and already, oh that might do a lot of damage.
A little bit of damage.
Shados down to just half HP. More Yuta just being thrown in. He's forced off into a million different corners, and while just Wolfram remaining, they know exactly where he is. An almost perfect retake coming out from the side of Liquid. Okay, they use a couple of ults and lose Yumpy with his no-scoping op, but others. We begin looking towards the B site. Flash nade up. Wolfen stuck close, and he's forced out into the whole team. I don't know how long he thought the range was on that weapon, but he overestimated it. He's been watching Twiston. He was like, you know, he seems to be able to do it from like 8 meters away.
Now? Just runs forward.
He'd run forward. He also wouldn't be playing a Cypher, but other than that, perfectly fine. Even still, there's been a response. They didn't know Yumpy was here. Second time caught, not checking an angle. And that leaves just 2 remaining. Coldamenta, Trex, both with frenzies, and everybody loves the frenzy. So I think they've got this, honestly. 2v4, easy.
Oh, Cold even putting out the molly to block off Heaven, but that just gives Yumpy the chance to swing, taking his 4th kill of the round. Team Liquid. I don't know if they've won the pistol round or if Yumpy has. Trex is left to deal with and 3 players to take down. I mean, the time's still a factor with no plant in, but they don't need it. You've got Starzo on site, about to be blitzed on. Everybody is coming his way, already up and over. Starzo good for 1 on Nats, though. C's certainly helping out on that one. They don't know about Starzo down below. Behind enemy lines in that moment, and another nade firing its way through. That should be it. Closed out with Solkaz left alone in a 1 versus 4. Starzo even looking for him on the pixel angle. He won't get a chance to fire by the looks of it. This is just going to be a save. It's being held by Wolfen right now, and that information contained that there's no player actually on default. Could come back to bite them. Nice shot from Safe. Still 1 more player coming his way. Snakebite should slow them down a little bit, disjointing the push onto the site itself, but Wolfen has managed to sneak his way up behind now. Safe has to turn to watch him, and he's picked up a triple. He's picked up 4! Walking around the site, nobody was checking him like a phantom.
A decent cleanup from him. It's one of those things I've noticed. Whichever one they decide to might actually put some confusion into the minds of their opponents, because they've broken one over on to that B site, and then he's still sat over on A. I don't know if they're going to try and late pivot, or if Nats is just going to be a completely different part. Either he's waiting for Wolfen to die, and that's optimistic as hell.
I mean, it might be coming. Look at this over on the rope. Wolfen's turned his back at the wrong time. Now that trap's gone. Nats can make the flank happen. Time low, though.
They need to plant.
Spike on the floor. They've got to get this planted, and they know exactly where it is. Someone's going to give their life to try and drop that, surely. And as they walk out, they do give their life, but the plant still comes through. Kill after kill going their way. Team Liquid take control.
The ults though, he got the Rolling Thunder, he went and picked up the orb, so they have so much to play with here.
Rolling Thunder Orbital Strike, used to start, but they're not able to follow up on the back of it. Maybe that's why limited ultis were popped. That's a good shot. The Safe has deleted Coldamenta.
At least he used his
Still,
ult.
the ultis still in play here, absolutely, and it's the Rolling Thunder. It's on its way. They know it is. It's time to reposition, making their way up towards heaven. Which way is it going to go, though? It looks like main. He's got his eyes trained, and indeed, main is where it hits. Are these players far back enough already? A nade kill coming through as Yumpy falls. Team Liquid numbers sitting a great position again. Nats hasn't got it, though. What? A rare whiff from this man, and the rest of the team has to step it up. Solkus alone, Phantom in hand. Players are so low. He just needs to dance around the pit, and he'll do exactly that. Down to the classic, and that's all he needs. 4 kills to put them on 12.
Well, he's claimed a few extra souls in this round. That was just absolutely filth positioning from him. Ring around a Rosie, and well, I think the only ult that actually they lost was because they lost Trex, and that's probably the most unfortunate one because it would have revealed the positions. We had a few of those, you know. The Cyphers have been a little bit cursed. Wolfen had maybe one of the whiffs of the century, and then it's good that Nats is just laughing that off. They're just laughing it off. Like, you could do that when you've got Soulcast on your team to just win you the round anyway.
Oh, Blast Packs right away, Safe. He is looking to get in their face, remind them of who he is to close out.
He's actually just realized that Soulcast has more kills than him, and he can't have that.
Oh, he's fuming. Absolutely fuming.
I'm behind a Brit.
He's already used both of his blast packs now. Ends up getting pushed. He was blinded there, but still gets one. The numbers, they keep in Team Liquid's favor despite the low HP of Solkus. He is still here to play, and they're actually getting the plant right now. Snakebite still to work with. So Solkus surviving could be massive. Not as big as that, though. A brave swing. Shados was holding it, waiting. He knew that swing was coming, and even still, he couldn't get it. Gorgeous. Yumpy hitting every single shot, and that is 13-7. Team Liquid making it look easy here. Remember, 4-2 down, starting this one out after winning the pistol, losing the follow-up, and they just didn't slip up.
Interesting theory for me.
Oh, okay, Shados has just gone out through the smoke. There's players all around him. Luckily, Yumpy's already being dropped, though. That flash good for one at least. Shados a known quantity, and one that's dealt with immediately. Good trades from Team Liquid, and it looks like they've got the site. The plant secured already. Dash online for Wolfen. He wanted to take a fight so he could use it, but fortunately nothing landing for him, and that's with the triple to put Team Liquid one at
time. You're trying to delay and deny mid-control. If Yumpy just does this, the pressure's instantly on. Oh, the correction from Coldamenta. Looked like he was going to let that one go. Instant trade back. But he still managed to he's actually got the spike.
Yeah. That's the thing. This was it makes sense to send your spike through main instead of mid. Less angles for them to be dropped. But the thing is, when there's only 2 players there, one guy pops off. Now you're having to fight 2 directions all at once, but they don't know about Nats yet again. He's able to catch them off guard. 2 quick kills for Liquid. And again, the reins back in their hands. Spike actually given up at this point, but that kill from Starzo puts Koi back in an advantageous position. Remember, there's 50 seconds on the clock. Team Liquid have to go towards main. They have to pick that spike. Where they go from there is anyone's guess. But from now, because they've cut noise, Liquid have no idea where their opponents are. Oh, I thought that could have been the kill. Still valuable time to reposition.
The thing is now, it gives a chance for Starzo to take some extra space. The problem is they are going to be expecting someone to have done that. It doesn't matter where he came from or the timing of it, because they are expecting someone on this other side. Now, no real utility to play with. It's just going to have to be off a timing swing, and that makes it all too easy for Starzo. He even gets a second one. I feel like playing against this comp has made Koi sort of uncomfortable. They're constantly being forced to move around. Wolfen, he's hit some wonderful spacing. I don't know how it's not Yumpy going down straight away. Safe has taken the bullet, and the grab well is sublime from Coldamenta. But even still, that trade comes back for Nats, and with that tour de force in hand, they've got to be ever so careful.
Well, it's only him left now. Not caught by the flash, might have some timing. The space is way up, and, well, he's been spotted. That's the problem. Around the corner. Poppin is anchored down. Nade's not going to land on it. He has a chance to at least grab one, bail out of there, and, well, went a little crazy after spotting the tip of Raze's cap. So now, no TP to work with. This is going to be tough with 10 seconds on the clock. We are pretty much counting him out. Surely 8 seconds now. 2 players still defined, and that blast pack very close to taking him out. Starzo does the job. Quick trade after. Impact definitely felt later. Wolfen, oh, he's not gonna hit the shot. That's the op, dropped immediately, and Trex falling on A Heaven. Matter of seconds into this round, and they have got a target in mind. The A site weakened, the path through vents opened, and these players in Heaven now flashed up, but Starzo still good for 1. A difficult fight as 2 players look to swing the corner. Right click flash, dodge though. Here comes the Tiger, onto a snake bite as well. They're low, and they're taking a lot of damage. Koi finding their way back into this one, and they've left both players extremely low. Plus, they're boxed in. They could go back through A main. It's a long journey, but if they come back through vents, it's being watched.
They could even push towards the spawn though, but it's being watched by Shados. If they drop down, he'll hear the sound, so information will be had either way. And they're still guessing that there's a player within the site that they have to deal with. Instead though, it's patient from Shados. They're going to come in from both angles, but with Nat still alive, that trap is still online.
Nat's heard it. He just heard the steps of Coldamanda moving in through the water. This should be the end of his life. He should never expect Nats to be there, and certainly not to be ready. An unfortunate series of events here that leave Shados alone. Wall up. He's at least protected for now.
Wall's actually kind of helping Nats though.
Yeah.
He's just going to go straight through it.
Okay, it's the rifle. It's the rifle.
Up behind
it's okay.
him, and it's for free. Catches his old teammate without even a gun in
back. It seems like they're rotating to play the A side, but they're not. Luckily though, Redgar's not able to catch them off guard.
They don't have much in terms of weaponry this round, Koi, but one they do have is onto Wolf, and he's got Bladestorm. So I almost wonder if he's going to juggle this over to a teammate, but with already getting a gun onto Shados, not really going to be much of an opportunity for that. Starzo's position as well could be deadly. Sneaking his way through behind safe. He can't really be spotted from this angle at the moment.
He's going to wait for Trex as well. Making his way through vents right now. Happy to double up with him. Safe. Not sure how far away that fault line is right now, but he's got everything else to work with. 1 nade. Nats. Oh, his anchor's being destroyed now. No teleport out of there, but it's not Nats flanking this round. It's someone else safe up top. He's spotted, but not before he gets one. And Solkis ripping their heads off. Seems to have locked this one in. Wolfen has to defuse under the nose of 2 players, and he'll be hit by all the utility under the sun. Good luck to him. 3 kills for Solkis in that round, all headshots as well.
With 3, nope, can't finish that sentence.
Let's finish that one right there. So, Koi looking to defend this the same way, but Yumpy, oh, he is in the fast lane, let's say, right up in their faces, ult in hand, but the finger guns, they end here. 1 kill for him as they storm the B site. They've got the control, though, and Nats sat up in Heaven. Look, this is a position he's been in many times before. He's got his back covered at least with a trap, but the reality is for this squad of Koi, if they do not expect him to be there, I'd be shocked. Add to that, Seekers, they're not going to go near him, actually. All 3 Seekers prioritizing the players on the site. Nats has left, though. He's decided to back out, and a good thing for it as well. You see Wolfen and how aggressive he's being, playing in towards that angle, ready for Nats. Instead, he's going to have to change his game up, and that's where the problem comes in, taking these fights head on. Right now, he's sat up next to the Cosmic Divide. He's the main hope for this round, and that's why! Nats got the double, dropped the pit, and followed up with Coldamenta all alone! We're going to call him Bonkar for a while, but we gave that up.
All right.
Ulysses already called it for
is literally
Timmy.
running up the stairs to beat him.
Yeah, he's coming. Oh no! Redgar's got him! His best Nats cosplay on that one. The sneak through from Koi attempted at last, and it is met with resistance for sure. Haven't even seen the tour de force so far in this round. Here's the opportunity. They spotted it. They fake flash it, and he still gets the kill.
He gets the kill on Starzo. It was Shados who was holding the angle. He just went, no, I've seen Nats play before.
You tried to flash me, bro.
I've seen Nats play before. I'm not peeking that.
No, I like it. Nats is saying, like, you fake flash me? You want to embarrass me like that?
Yeah.
Make me turn away and not even pop it? All right, cool. I'll pop you.
The Shados Viper isn't looking like it again. I'm not going to claim that this is the expected result of what they were playing against.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? You know, he's coming in like, I have my Viper for X, Y, or Z, and Team Liquid came in without, you know, they're in a different alphabet. So I don't really know. I have so much pity for Koi in this moment because you just cannot expect to come up against this.
The fun thing as well is when you run a Viper on this map, a lot of what you're able to do, especially around middle, is you have the Poison Orb and then you have Snake Bite. So you can basically just delay for like mass amounts of time. And then Yumpy just runs through it.
Yeah.
Just instantly. You can't even pop the poison orb. You've thrown it, and it's like, you need to wait a split second before you can pop it, and he's already gone.
It is tough. I mean, you know, punishing plants, possibly one of the only easy options they've got. Trex, he'll get the second kill. Yumpy was super low, but that's where it ends. 7 on the board for Team Liquid. Whole team wiped on Koi.
Yeah, they've definitely overread this one. Now they're going to have to run all the way back, but a free site for Liquid, although that's not bad.
Good punish, yeah, that's what you needed. At least make it worthwhile playing the retake. The man advantage is theirs. Plant is heard. Look at the players in A Heaven. Look at how annoying it is to play against Nats. They're shift walking through vent right now. The spike has been planted. They had to check every angle in Heaven. They have to check every angle on their way through. I'll bet you right now Nats is still going to surprise them.
They both check the angle on the right, even though the first player checked. They're like,
just in case.
He could have appeared!
Oh, this is a rare instance. Some good tags there, but that's just going to be healed right back up. Players on 100 when it comes to the retake. And again, another hero needs to step it up. The flank hasn't worked this time. Shados good to find one, and the numbers keep extending in their favor. That's it, done and dusted.
Yeah, nice round from Wolfen. He's been someone who's been very quiet throughout this game because of how passive a lot of these early rounds are from Liquid.
It's a vacuum of information. They're going to start jumping to all sorts of conclusions on where these players are, what they're doing. You can start to push and pull the map that way. Flash doesn't hit. Wolf and Dash still online. He just popped it a second ago. This is where he wants to fight. First is clean. He's dashed into the right corner, though. There's a showstopper to back him up, and that's finding the kill and more. Ooh. Koi fighting tooth and nail for this final round. And they are sat in a 4v2 because of it. Nats op in hand. He's not good for a lot of these fights.
I have the spike.
30 seconds left.
The time now ticking away. Again, these lurks have been so good from Redgar. We've seen him many a time now just go to the other side of the map, create some space. The thing is, though, Nats has to full sprint. They need someone trying to hold the cross. He's going to smoke up around himself. I believe he's been spotted, and now it's problematic. Even just on time alone, Nats needs something here. The first is free, goes for the second, but the trade will be almost immediate.
But even more. Maybe it can play against Team Liquid in this half. The start certainly going their way, though.
Yeah, a passive frenzy is an interesting one. Not where I feel like that weapon strength lie. In fact, that's where I feel like it lies. Just running into a smoke. Trex taking that battle and getting the B site under their control. A very quick rotation, however, is in from the entirety of the defensive side. And interestingly, Shados is in spawn.
They've lost Yumpy as well. The spawn pushed. Despite Shados being so far behind, they've decided to go in towards defender spawn, and that completely caught Safe off guard. He was even hoping to get in position to probably set up some utility for the squad, but instead they're going to have to do this dry. No smokes on either squad, but so much more missing for Team Liquid, and the crossfires are powerful on the site. Wallbang attempt. It gets him into the open. Okay, we're starting to play. Low HP on 2 players on site. Defuse baiting them into the open, but they're more than capable of closing it out. Shados, Trex, and even Wolfen making their way towards this side of the map. They might need all 3 to deal with this man here. It's Nats through the smoke for one again.
He got Shados? He killed the man behind. I feel like Wolfen should have been dead. Safe again. A bit of an off angle, but he's only getting the one for now. Knows exactly where Starzo is. He's going to retreat, but he's actually retreating straight into Redgar. It was a push intentionally to make him go backwards, and now they have the advantage.
Very well played, very well maneuvered. And they're about to spot where Trex is. This could be big information. It could mean he's close, but they're going to expect him to be in this corner. Good kill, trading him out, leaving Wolfen alone. No trade possible on that swing, but Safe deals with him anyways. The 3 kills needed to put Team Liquid up to 8. The lead is back under their control.
Love to see like him do, you know the brick breaking with his hand. See if he could do it.
Yeah, I reckon at this stage he must. The training is there.
Yeah.
They've spotted Trex up top. They've got the information, but executing off it's something different. He's just dropped down to take the fight with his teammates as they delete Redgar, a site under their control. Koi in high spirits on this one for sure. And even spotting Shados here, you know, the second player coming in, Cole Dementa, could be the difference maker.
If they get one more kill, they can use Seekers to reveal where every remaining member is.
They're watching flank. They're ready for Nats. He's come up the left rope, though! Okay, he's still going to lose the fight. Not a very Nats thing. Yumpy's trying to return it. Players all around him yet again, and just too much work to be done here.
Soulcast may just want to try and hold on to the gun here. The chance for a slight upgrade, but no, Wolfen's going to close it out.
At this point, 30 seconds. They know they're boxed in. There's a flank coming through from Redgar, but there's a showstopper in from Trex. It's landed one. They need to get to the site. Stuns are coming through. Plenty of util, and it's all buying time. All waiting for Redgar to get into position, find a rifle, and be able to fight from that other angle. There it is, wide open. Headshot found. No kill, though. That allows the plan to still come through. Bucky going to try to close the distance. It's got the kill, but it won't be able to follow up. Leaving it all onto Redgar. 1 versus 2. Good damage there. Not able to follow up when he forced him into the open. And so now they're able to group up. They're able to take this fight together. Oh, Redgar! Great prediction, but the follow-through was up against Trex.
If Nats wins out this battle versus Shados, it could be a problem, and instead, Yumpy just about manages to get away with that initial kill. Seeker's going to be popped as well to try and give them that extra little bit of space, but Redgar already taking main control. Might be a nasty surprise. That's connected, though. Soulcast a little unaware.
Oh, here comes the Rolling Thunder. Can they get out in time? I think just about 1 or 2 might have slipped the thread. Wolfen, he's watching for that push, and all the knives have missed. That's a nasty whiff, and it gives Redgar the freedom to close this one out by the looks of it. One last man to deal with. And although he'll find the first who was low HP, he's only got 12 seconds to kill 3 and grab a plant somewhere in there. Put it here. And hello? What is that? Like, Soulcast's timing. He didn't even flash out, he just goes for it. Gravwell holding them back, actually pulling Wolfen in, and he ends up getting the kill from there. Redgar pulled him out into the open and died. Definitely didn't expect that outcome.
And the trades back here are doing pretty well. There's still a flank coming in again from Nance. We've already seen many of these cause them issues, and the Viper's Pit is actually going to give him a lot of extra space. Flash through will reveal his spot, though. That's a huge flash from Starzo, actually, because it now reveals that somebody's behind, somebody's heaven, so they can actually garner extra control in towards the spawn.
A gift.
Oh, no! The prediction on that. Starzo's down. Safe. Can drop in at any moment, but where? Oh, he predicts exactly where this Viper is. A great stun that lands. The swing in, not good though. Shados able to grab one. And with the decay, it's all too easy.
It seems like they're back on the ropes, and well, the only way to do it is swing over the top. Only going to be the one, though. It's at least a little bit of damage done. The ultimate thrown away, but if anything, I think Koi will be quite happy with that trade.
I love that start to it. I mean, again, it only gets the one, but the potential was so high for that play. Safe, dodging being spotted at the very beginning. He can emerge any moment he wants, and there it is. The swing only good for one. Again, the trades work in Koi's favor. Less players to defend with, and less players to deny that precious spike plant. It's coming in now with Shados out in the open. The Cosmic Divide was fading. He had to reposition. It cost him a second or two, and that second is enough to stop the plant from coming through. Now, pushed out into the open. He's dropped, and it's left onto Wolfen. 1 man left, 20 HP. It's winnable for Wolfen, but he needs to find him. His Cloudburst giving a gap of information. Maybe he snuck around and maybe he's about to swing, but the time is on his side, and the dash is about to fade away. It comes down to that shot, and he finds it, landing perfectly for an 11.
Potential, but Koya managing to weather that storm.
He has just ran in through all of the utility, didn't even stand still to shoot, just spraying like an absolute lunatic.
Yeah, I think he took like 1 damage.
I can't fathom how he makes these decisions and how he gets away with it every single time. Already got 3, there's the 4th, and the ace is on the cards here for Nats. Nobody else. No, Yumpy, don't you dare.
He wants it.
Don't you dare. He tried to knife him.
Oh my God. Well, it's an ace ruined, but
What is this? If he goes around the corner, he's dead, but I don't think he's going to. I don't think that's the plan.
If he goes around the corner, he's insane.
Yeah, look, they're coming close. Trex is about to swing on that. They found the first. They shouldn't expect him to be here. Certainly not this close. One already, there's 2. It's not enough, though. Yeah, not enough to make it worthwhile, really. They lose the ace site. Someone else needs to step up and chip away at this squad on the way in, and it's Nats to do that. 2 kills and a 3rd. He takes them all on and comes out victorious.
You accept it.
Go play ranked afterwards. You'll feel better.
Yeah, you know?
It will be easier. Well, stun to start on this. Safe, holding it, ready to go as they make their way out. Now the sprays. I mean, we're not seeing sprays come through. A flash, though, to pop. Redgar can't quite find Wolf and is sneaking around the side at the moment. Koi coming ahead in these duels. Redgar hiding, but he's found.
I think he was seen.
The rocket might just be heat-seeking, landing
Everybody
perfectly,
hide.
and we're done. Look, they're able to get the plant safely, and no one should be giving away kills.
The spike is still on the ground.
Oh, it is. Yeah, so they definitely have to swing.
They are watching. Oh, they've missed. Okay, I thought for a second Codimenter missed the timing, and somehow the Nita was going to be there. I like the idea as well that Solkes is just kind of chilling. Like, he's like, yeah, I'll just wait and see how many kills Nats get. Like, I'm thinking of saving, but my teammate has 30 kills right now. The thing is, Koi, it's weird, because obviously we're talking about Nats, because he's been insane. Koi are about to get to 12. Doesn't feel that way.
No, it doesn't, but that's what happens when you have one player showing up in that kind of way. And again, it comes back to it, but here it is, the tour de force, and it's dealt with.
Okay.
No escape this time.
That's a huge kill. You almost feel like maybe Liquid want to be playing a Sage just so they have the chance to bring their man back. A nice kill from Wolfen as well. And it seems like 30 kills might actually not be enough for Liquid to win this one. Koi just a round away, a 5 versus 3, an after plant. And okay, they can't use a lot of abilities, but that's all that's against them right now.
Koi want this win. They're going to have to fight through the pit to get it. Trex has even made it out alive. Insult to injury for this squad who desperately wanted to lower the numbers of their opponents. Certainly not going for a save as they move up through heaven. This is the last round of the half. They're going to make this push happen, but avoid the Viper's pit that's blocking them off. Good kill to Coldamenta, still getting onto the side. A different story altogether. The flash was solid. The numbers still sit to Koi, and they are extending further. This is it. There's no way for the defuse. And Trex guarantees that, assures us that we're going all the way to Lotus. A third map in this series. Liquid were so close, but Koi wouldn't let them have it. They held on.
Well, yeah, it definitely feels like one of those games where, like, ultimately, it was weathering the storm for Koi. I think that's the way I want to put it. It's like,
I mean, seeing Reyna get picked, I got my second favorite what is going on out of Lothar, and that's made my day. Oh, that's not a good start. Koi already ripping off the head of Redgar. Nat's able to trade for one, but that's all they get. Koi ahead in this pistol round, even watching for the flank, but it's going to come through too late. They're already on their way towards this A site. Steaming it down as well. They've got a... okay, we're putting the orb and the smoke down. Maybe not ideal. Tigered up on site, Safe under pressure. Paranoia comes through to try and keep him back. Safe, able to sneak his way around, but he's shot in the back. Trex easily flanking him out there, leaving Solkes to do it all. 1 versus 4, first found, but they are just hightailing it to B. 2 of them are.
Spike planted.
Trex seems to have a pretty good read on this whole situation. Is going to be there to close out the round. After you said good man.
Well, I hope they lose this round. Koi on the attack, already closing in the distance on Redgar. He's taken down. 1-to-1 trade, not too bad for him in this round specifically. And I'm not surprised they've given the rifle to Solkes. I mean, he has just been ripping heads off.
I think he had it already when he dropped the Odin, like when he threw it to the dirt after picking it up. Like when he like just threw it away like it was nothing.
Disposed of it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Nice shot from Safe. Only 1 bullet needed. Trex down, but they're moving over.
And that sacrifice might win them the round. If anything, it's showing that you probably should just throw away Odins.
Listen, I am going to agree with you on principle here, just because when you have 4 pistols, I do not want I would rather the 1 rifle you have be able to swing with those pistols, find one-shot headshots.
Because the Odin is trash.
Otherwise, you're supporting fire for a bunch of pistols. What they're going to do is just kill the pistols, and that's about it.
Just a glorified Ares.
I know, that's too far. That is too far. Now listen to this flank. Again, you're going to have Wolfen playing it super slow. Good kill by Yumpy. He shouldn't be able to lock this down like that.
Left.
They wanted to play off of Wolfen's space instead. Now these both players put in a box. And that cover on the plant isn't enough. You know, only having the 1 guy, he gets paranoid. You're off that spike plant and trying to fight, trying to duel your way out of this situation. And they're not able to get it done. The thrifty works out for Liquid.
And the plant not going to be coming through on the Viper for obvious reasons. Just making sure they have that connection already, though, safe with the operator. Wait, they've got a double op?
Not a great thing to be retaking the backlines with. Yumpy's having to make that push, but they're running right into safe. I don't know why. The flash didn't catch him, and that has left them in a pretty poor position. Late flank by Redgar. I mean, they already had a guy try to come through double doors, or spinning door, with an operator, and then Redgar comes in. Now they're going to be locked in unless they push forward, and Nats is waiting just for that. A quick double to close this out with a defuse almost assuredly coming through.
Yeah, they're going to get Nats ever closer to that ult, although he is relatively far away. And I think, I'm not certain, but I think the kill that saved
with them in other ways. But the thing is, they don't know about the support. They might expect that Redgar's being up close consistently. But look, they're going to be so focused on dealing with that operator, they don't notice that this man was right down below. Yumpy ended up falling to a snake bite, robbing that extra angle that they have to worry about. But at least now we look in towards B. Koi. They're just fighting their way back into this one. And instead, the spike is going to A. I thought it was a B play. Instead, they've given Nats the spike. He's got this on lockdown now. A C's going far, but it doesn't catch on to Starzo. It does, however, allow Nats to sneak his way. Oh, this guy is ridiculous. The repositioning, time and time again, it will catch these players off guard. They flash themselves. They see he's not there. There's 10 seconds left, and they find him, but pay the ultimate price. 8 on the clock. 1 player left to find, baiting him out, but Safe was ready. Team Liquid, they match every single punch. Koi. Sickening, really.
So this really is old Yumpy. This is when Yumpy first moved over to Valorant. Oh, he's going to get out of there as well. Nice trade at least. Okay, they've caught Redgar as well. And Trex is going hunting. He's caught Safe. One of the best opportunities they've had. The spike is still down on the ground. Bladestorm. Wait, did Yumpy only just pop the Bladestorm? I swear it just said, watch this. So for the first
He
like
was just
35, 40 seconds of the round, he was just playing with the jug.
I think it makes sense. If you get swung by 3 players, they're probably going to trade you after 1 or 2. You won't even have time to pull Bladestorm out. You just be spamming Judge. So makes sense to save it for a potential future round or
nice
for a retake.
shot.
But retake shut down, and they know exactly where Sulcus is coming from. He might have repositioned. He might have ran through B. But they earlier, before they pulled the turret back, he shot at it and gave away the info to Wolfen. So at this point, that's why you're just seeing Trex locked down on this angle. And yeah, the pre-fire, Sulcus knows exactly what he's walking into. Look at the trigger discipline. There was no shot out of Trex. He's on site. I thought that was going to be a shrouded step down below, but he went a little bit more ambitious with it.
Well, he had to.
Out this pistol round here, barriers up a long time ago. Some control fought for on C, but it's the B site that's getting hit in the end. A big dash in from Yumpy, and he's good for 1. Somehow.
Yeah, Starzo definitely knew it was coming, but that doesn't mean anything. Look at how far forward they're going. Well, they've made sound. They're still going. Like, Trex is now watching them because they literally dropped the gun on the floor, and it doesn't matter. They still win all of the battles. It leaves Coldamenta and Wolfen in a seemingly impossible task. Don't do it.
Safe.
Don't
Safe.
do it.
We've seen
Don't do this is his old IGL. This is personal. This one's personal.
Oh!
This one's personal. Safe is gonna knife him.
Not an ideal scenario. At least they've done it here in the pistol. Team Liquid, well, they are coming in here playing the bonus. They have some weaknesses. Those weaknesses will be able to bolster down once players drop. Already a rifle on the ground that's retrieved, and they are just putting up the numbers. Players with the rifles are all they need. As the one after another, they're finding it. Hello, my friend. How you doing?
The spacing is awful.
All right, thank you so much to Lothar for that breakdown. The 1v2 that we see here for Koi. Not good. Oh, no, he stepped into the one-way. Okay, we've had the Nightfall thrown in. A lot of space for Team Liquid, moving their way towards the spawn. Yumpy, though, goes back to help his teammates, receives a full blind flash, but Nats good to at least trade, keep them back a moment, buy some time. What's that? He's missing everything. And did he? Did Safe think he was the last? He killed the last player.
The one guy fighting and the other guy just like swinging.
Yeah.
He's not actually.
Jacques Luzo.
Yeah.
Wonderful movies. Well, there's the C's out of Nats. He's not going to be following it up with a kill, but Yumpy instead. Oh, and he's got him through the smoke. He's gone through a snake bite. These guys are playing ranked, and they're trying to get clips. All right, a heal comes through. We're resetting, and Paranoia. That's going to reset you a little bit more, cost you more time. Smoke going through from Sulcus, has another to work with. They're going to have to dive past that. Even Utility sat there waiting for them. Nano Swarm keeping them out of the sight. Now they're stuck behind. You know they haven't pushed through that ulti just yet, and Safe gonna creep his way up alongside him. The spacing here, the timing, so key. It's all about when he decides to press in. Maybe his window is gone already. They're already on the site, but Solkis was on the edge. He found a little space atop the wall, and that was all he needed.
What do you mean, though? He's past it, as Reddit user 123 said a few weeks ago.
That's true. His time is long gone. Little reposition here. The lockdown could be a pain in the ass for Team Liquid if they weren't just going through the spawn, bringing it around to the A site. They'll have to go through the whole team, though. They have gambled incorrectly here. Shados was stood waiting. There's only one man left, Solkis. Excuse me, sorry, Solkis and Yumpy. I missed him out. He was a little further behind with the operator.
So, you know, it's not as visible.
So we're going to get the spike in the end. Little TP to grab it. Ult used, plant should be found. The drop down is covered by the box here, and now you get a swing in from Yumpy. Good double kill, or good 2 players on the angle, double peeking, I should say. But the spike has been dropped in the end. Yumpy gonna have to recover this with the op.
20 seconds. Doesn't have a lot of time to play with. Needs to find someone out in the open. Needs to find someone making a mistake, and Wolfen's not gonna miss that one out. So there you go, a Thrifty.
Barrel length there. Door turning, this could be dangerous. A reposition potentially from Starzo, and he's used that door to his advantage. Well handled inside the tree. Advantage back in the defender's hands. The operator still lurking out to find someone, but that's a big mistake. That was the spike that was taking the space. Now that's just behind Viper. Well, that wasn't the play I expected to see happening.
I don't think it's going to matter in the end.
None of that made any sense. But okay. 12 is close, Paranoia. That might have been to get him out, I thought, but instead he went further in. Gonna have to fall back very quickly indeed. Colamenta, there we go. Yumpy landing the 3rd shot on him. And if it's this round of all that we've just seen that ends up costing them, again, Trex close to a showstopper. He's got it now, but he's dead. Pit 2 away, Seekers 1. Starzo doesn't need him because he's dead. He's got all the info. They're sat down on C side and they will not be leaving it. A 4K from Yumpy. And Team Liquid closed that 13-8. A dominant final map and just some of the most ludicrous Valorant we've seen all season long. I'll tell you that. Redgar, I cannot believe you picked the Reyna. You're a lunatic, but it worked.